Now, Prodigy of Mobb Deep recently wrote an interesting cookbook, something I've never seen before. He wrote a cookbook while he was locked up during his time at Rikers. He was part of the kitchen staff, and he ended up cooking a lot of different concoctions with stuff from Commissary and you know, all the stuff that might have been available in the kitchen. Right. I know you've done 9 years of prison time. I know you weren't in Rikers like him, right, but I want to see if what he wrote or some of the recipes or some of the pictures he shows is relatable, is you think really happened, and right, you know, that sort of thing. Do you the book is right there to the side. You can go ahead and grab it. Do you know Prodigy of Mobb Deep? Like, do you have a relationship with him at all?
I know him. I've met him a few times. When he came to Chicago a couple times, in Virginia, so we know each other through mutual people. You know what I'm saying?
Never worked with him on a record?
No, I never worked with him on a record.
Okay. Show the book too, the front cover of the book. What do you think?
Commissary Kitchen, my infamous prison cookbook.
Hold it up a little bit. There you go. It's almost got like what, like a sweet potato pie?
Like a sweet potato pie.
Now, go ahead and browse through it. In the beginning of the book, he talks about, you know, he kind of sets the premise of, you know, what Rikers was like for him and how he was able to manage. And it's like I said, it's a cookbook, so it's a lot of pictures. It's actual recipes of some of the stuff he concocted. What are you thinking as you're browsing through it? What's going through your head?
I don't know how he made a lot of this shit. we didn't even get access to a lot of this shit, like chicken. And I'm gonna be real with you. And these Vienna sausages and canned shit, like, we didn't have this.
Now, you did 9 years of prison time total on various bids.
Right.
What were maybe some of the things that you guys concocted? Maybe if not you, somebody maybe around did, and you actually tried it, and so on and so forth, or maybe...
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. This don't look like he didn't make this in those cells and shit like that. I've been like, this is what was on our commissary. You had summer sausages, you had cheese, you had noodles. That was about it. Those was dips and chips. We put the chips in there with the noodle, with the cheese, and cut the summer sausages up. That's a dip. That's called a dip. Now, maybe he went to culinary arts class, because I took a culinary arts class, food, service, and sanitation, and we cooked like real food in there. But not, I couldn't tell you like, oh yeah, I cooked this in jail, like to make you believe like this is how we was eating and making baked potato pies and sweet potato pies and all that. We didn't have that. If Rikers Island is that sweet, where niggas eating that good, they eating better than niggas on the street.
Well, I know you just browsed through it, but all those recipes he shows from, I guess, stuff he got from commissary and stuff he might have had, you know, some access to while he was locked up.
Well, maybe he stole some out the kitchen. If he worked in the kitchen, he could have stole a few things and brought it.
He definitely worked in the kitchen.
Okay.
He did mention that.
We had people that worked in the kitchen, but they didn't cook that shit. They steal the chicken from the kitchen and bring it back and sell it to the people on the wing. But they didn't make that. Nah, hell nah.
Now,
that food looked good in there.
But if you actually read some of the ingredients, it's not, even though some of the pictures look good, the ingredients on some of those concoctions is like, wow, this is crazy. I don't know how you did this. But aside from the dip, was there anybody that got creative with some of the stuff that you...
Just the dips.
That's it?
We looked forward to dips. It was a guy named Rio, Big Rio, and my man Dre. They was good with the dips, like, and they watch all your interviews, so they gonna see it. Like, they made the dips, and everybody get their plate. We'll put up, okay, I got 2 summer sausages on this dip. Well, I put the noodles. Okay, well, I got the chips. I got the cheese. We put all that shit together. They make a big dip, and we all sit around like we having a big dinner. You know what I'm saying?
How did they melt the cheese and stuff like that?
It was the squeezed cheese.
Oh,
you know
okay.
What I'm saying?
Got you.
So they squeeze it on there. We heat it up, and then sometimes, because we had the hot pots, you put the water in the hot pot, and then you take the cheese and you sit it inside of there and let it melt with the hot water from the hot pot.
Well, what about some of the foods that you received from, I guess, you know, what they serve there. Like I've seen like MSNBC's Lockup where they take a brownie or a cookie and then they take off the chocolate and then they take the caramel out and they extract and then they use it for other. You know what I mean? Did you guys ever do stuff like that?
No, we didn't have to do none of that.
None of that.
I really didn't go to the chow hall to eat. You know what I'm saying? My commissary box was good. I ate a lot of peanut butter and crackers, honey buns with the peanut butter on it, a lot of dips, noodles. I didn't really go to the commissary because they didn't, you know, and I'm a vice lord. So
you mean the chow?
Yeah, I didn't go to chow. Not often. Now, I went to chow for chicken. You know what I'm saying? Typical nigga. Chicken, when we knew it was chicken day, oh, I'm going. I'm going to wait in that line and go get that chicken because we didn't get that often.
I see.
But like the pork chops and all that, I don't eat pork. So I didn't go for none of that.